What's good everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Soundscape with TK, with your boy. Homies, albums dropping 2/6, stop asking. And what's the date today? February the 6th. Cole dropped the album The Fall Off. Boy, are we ready. We've been activated all month, boy. Even last month we were activated for the album. Hey, I'm not gonna talk a lot. Enough talking. We've been talking about the album. Now it's time to listen. Bruh, I am hyped. I got the headset specially for the album reaction. You see J. Cole there in the corner. Bro, we are ready. Let's get off. The first track, the intro, 29 intro. Let's get it.
In my mind, I'm going to
Carolina, where J. Cole grew up.
Can you see the sunshine?
North Carolina to be exact.
Ain't it just like a friend of mine? You hit me from behind. Guess I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. Best walk her way and watch it shining. Watch her watch the morning come. A silver tear appearing now. I'm crying. Ain't I gone to Carolina in my mind?
Damn, going to Carolina in my mind. Then we got shots popping off at the end of the track. Oh my word. Okay, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. Let's get it. Next track. Okay, next track we got up is 2/6. And remember, 2/6 is like a nickname for Fayetteville. And that's where J. Cole grew up. Fayetteville, North Carolina, boy. So hey, let's get it. Album dropped on 2/6. We got a track named titled 2/6. Bro, let's get it.
2/6 niggas wild, bitch. 2/6 niggas wild, bitch. 2/6 niggas wild, bitch. 2/6 niggas wild. 2/6 niggas wild, bitch. 2/6 niggas wild, bitch. 2/6 niggas wild, bitch. 2/6 niggas wild.
If I wasn't rapping, bitch, I might just be the president. Please, with the begging us, you're dwindling your relevance. We know your shit is dropping. We ain't copping what you selling us. Bitch, you was good in school. Why you hiding your intelligence? I remember you was getting A's. Now you failing us. Playing hard for the white boy that can't tell a diff. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet, it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper.
Caught a lot of bodies. That's why my closet don't have no skeletons, boy. Whoo, bruh. But now people are gonna start talking. Gonna be like, J. Cole, what you mean? You caught a lot of bodies. You dipped out of the beef. But bruh, tell me, on a track, who's murdered J. Cole? On a track together, who has murdered J. Cole? Bruh, J. Cole had killed all his features, bro. You remember that crazy, I think it was like 2018 feature run that J. Cole had? Bro, he be murdering features to this day, boy. But hey, let me stop talking, let the boy talk. Let J. Cole carry on talking.
A's, now you feeling us. Playing hard for the white boy that can't tell a diff. Caught a lot of bodies, so my closet, it got skeletons. Don't believe me, call your favorite rapper for the evidence. Rolls Royce, please don't sell these rappers.
What I tell you, call your favorite rapper for the evidence, bro. We got freaking 6 Slack. We got Lil Yachty. We got who else? We got J Rock. We got who else? What other features did J. Cole have? Bro, there's a lot, bro. There's a lot. Even freaking Drake on first person shooter. Bro, there's too many to name. But anyway, those are just a couple.
There's no more colonists, they unoriginal. And plus I know they don't be budgeting. Coming, boy, I'm sunning them, they know I'm really one of them. 2/6, lot of screws loose with my brother and them. He got a speech impediment from choppers, he be cuddling. He say he like the way that shit be stuttering. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming at my government. When I'm in the city, bitches screaming Jermaine! Outcast, but I was never cast out. I'm a small fish from a pond.
J. Cole's basically saying he can be the president, right? I don't know about the president, bro. J. Cole will make everything free, bro. J. Cole will take away taxes, everything, dog. So I don't know about president, but hey, it won't like affect me because that's the States, bro. Maybe governor. Maybe he can become a governor. But anyway, let's carry on.
Where they crash out, slim eyes for a nigga getting to this cash route. Like a rat bitch going plat without an ass out. When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a Vill nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a
26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild.
bitch, I be low on purpose. Big hoodie, double XL. Niggas be saying I'm humble as hell. Not knowing I'm bougie, I got standards, nigga. I damn near can't even stay at the Mandarin, nigga. That shit feel old to me. My cribs, they never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like cheerleaders. I'm stepping on
Cribs never get sold to me. They get built for me. He's like, people say he's humble, but he be acting bougie, or he be bougie. Something like that.
26 niggas wild.
bitch, I be low on purpose. Big hoodie, double XL. Niggas be saying I'm humble as hell. Not knowing I'm bougie, I got standards, nigga. I damn near can't even stay at the Mandarin, nigga. That shit feel old to me. My cribs, they never get sold to me. Them bitches get built for me like cheerleaders. I'm stepping on these niggas skillfully. I don't want them to kill for me, and I don't want nobody getting killed for me. Nigga, that shit lame. Then again, I guess that's your lane. In the 90s was crack cocaine. Nowadays it's clout and fame. Niggas is gas, going viral off hating. Shit a disgrace. Y'all ain't even getting no bags. Y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit.
Wait, what?
Off hating, shit a disgrace. Y'all ain't even getting no bags. Y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit.
Y'all can't even get the bags. Y'all call the bags to get my type of bags. What? I'm probably stuffing that up, but yeah.
Off hating, shit a disgrace. Y'all ain't even getting no bags. Y'all call them bags. My type of bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit, nigga. Fuck everything that I did in the past. I'm blowing that out the water. If the times get
You ain't the future, bro. You're the present. You ain't the future. You're the present, bro.
bags, they can't even fit in the bag. I'm the future of this rap shit, nigga. Fuck everything that I did in the past. I'm blowing that out the water. If the times get hard, I just go harder, nigga. I say I just go harder, nigga.
26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild, bitch. 26 niggas wild.
When you see your nigga on the boulevard, roll your window down, holler from afar. If you spot a Vill nigga like your car, it's a real good chance he's a dog.
The sky was covered by clouds like the color of the smoke. I couldn't see the sun, but I clung to a glimmer of hope.
1,000 miles from heaven and a block away from the slums, adjacent to the hood, just like the pointers to the thumbs. Some days I had to use them both for picking up them crumbs to place upon my tongue, knowing the hunger would not numb. Be careful of the devil and the melodies you hum, smiling, going viral while infecting all of the young. I was lost back then, I was blind, deaf, and dumb, but I knew I'd find me a way.
Fell off and fell on my face, but I knew I'd find a way.
Okay, yeah, bruh. That's track 2. J. Cole speaking about he can become the president. He's humble, but he's bougie. Yeah, boy. The houses don't get sold to him, they get built for him. Ah, boy. Let's get on to track 3 here. Okay, so we got track 3 up, which is Safety, and I see it's 5 minutes long, so you know the boy gonna be talking on this one. Let's get it.
I say nigga from Brunswick, throw your hands up. It's that red boulevard, point line. I know the whole world blowing up the phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. I say Kane Road, Utah, throw your hands up. Find the show, so it's how you get. I know the whole world blowing up the phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Yeah. Yo, Jermaine, what's the word? I got a new number, delete that old one. By now I'm sure you must have heard about how I got jammed up and had to sit some. It's nothing though, I did longer biz. This was a quick one. I never hit you cause I know niggas be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't
So J. Cole won't be hitting up his homies from Fayetteville anymore because he knows, bro, if he had to hit them up, only thing they'll be asking for is cash, bro. Like, hey, bro, how's life? Spot me a 20 there. Obviously, I don't know what amounts they be asking for, but I know how it goes.
Yeah, yo Jermaine, what's the word? I got a new number, delete that old one. By now I'm sure you must have heard about how I got jammed up and had to sit some. It's nothing, no, I did longer biz. This was a quick one. I never hit you cause I know niggas be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus you did enough, wide me bands way back when it was rough. Last night when it was dusk, ran in the chisel at Cross Creek. You know how he be moving like he in a rush. Told him
wait, sorry, I need to listen to that part again. You don't treat me like a celebrity, you treat me like my dog,
playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus you did enough, wide me bands way back when it was rough last night.
Okay. So, J. Cole speaking to, as I'm understanding it, J. Cole speaking to his homie from Fayetteville. He's he's giving him his new number, delete that old number. I don't be hitting y'all up because, I'm scared every time I hit y'all up, y'all be asking for dough, for cash, when income's low. And then the bro's like, hey, bro, I see you as my dog, I don't see you as a celebrity. That's how I'm understanding it. But let's carry on.
I never hit you cause I know niggas be playing victim, begging you for big sums of dough when income's low. That ain't my style, it'll never be. To me, you'll always be my dog, not a celebrity. And plus you did enough, wide me bands way back when it was rough. Last night when it was dusk, ran in the chisel at Cross Creek. You know how he be moving like he in a rush. Told him come through to the crib over in Haymount Hills. We sat in my living room where then we lit a Dutch. I ain't even know that he smoked like that. Drank a few beers, it's been years since we joked like that. Yo, I seen Brina on the gram, she don't post like that, but both she still bad. One of the baddest bitches the Vill had. A lot of these hoes falling off.
Sabrina's still bad. One of the baddest hands the Vill had, boy. Fayetteville. Don't let it go over your head. I'm hyped for this album.
With a Dutch, I ain't even know that he smoked like that. Drank a few beers, it's been years since we joked like that. Yo, I seen Brina on the gram, she don't post like that, but both she still bad. One of the baddest bitches the Vill had. A lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days. As we slave for peasant wage with no nest egg, save for rainy days. But anyways, what's up? I thought about you, holla at me, I would love to.
Boy, you hear that line? Oh, bro, I miss J. Cole's storytelling, dog.
One of the baddest bitches the Vill had. A lot of these hoes falling off, and it's real sad how time can rob us of our best days. As we slave for peasant wage with no nest egg, save for rainy days. But anyways, what's up? I thought about you, holla at me, I would love to catch up. I know you busy, but you on my prayers. God bless you and your affairs. Stay aware, cause real niggas is red, dog. Say Westside, Cliffside, throw your hands up. I know the
facts, bro. Real niggas are rare. We are dying breed out here, boy. We are dying breed out here. It's rare to find a real one. So girls, bro, when y'all have me, don't let me go. Cause hey, I don't need to say it. J. Cole just said it for me, bro. J. Cole said it for me.
Catch up, I know you busy, but you on my prayers. God bless you and your affairs. Stay aware, cause real niggas is red, dog. Say Westside, Cliffside, throw your hands up. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Northside, Terracotta, where my dog from. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Hey, boy, what's going on? I feel no way when you don't respond, dog. I know your heart and I know I bond. I know a lot is on your plate and more is on your mind. But still I hit you time to time when you crossing mine. I heard that Big Maul died and no, I couldn't tell you the cause. I know fentanyl's been leaving brothers cross-eyed and things. Can't tell what's killing more niggas, drugs or crossfire. When moms cry, it's a shame.
Oh, he don't know what's killing niggas more. Crossfires? Where homies be caught in the crossfire? Or drugs, bruh. Hey, that's a real issue, dog. That's a real issue.
going on? I feel no way when you don't respond, dog. I know your heart and I know I bond. I know a lot is on your plate and more is on your mind, but still I hit you time to time when you crossing mine. I heard that Big Maul died and no, I couldn't tell you the cause. I know fentanyl's been leaving brothers cross-eyed and things. Can't tell what's killing more niggas, drugs or crossfire. When moms cry, it's a shame. As of late, I've seen an uptick in motorcades, but not for the president. These processions are for the negligent, so I don't care to hang out. These younger niggas even quicker than I was to bang out. Oh shit, forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now.
Okay. So J. Cole's giving us one piece of information. He got a daughter now. But correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't J. Cole and his wife have their first child when he dropped For Your Eyes Only? I might be wrong. Wasn't that the time J. Cole and his wife had their first child? And correct me if I'm wrong again, wasn't their first child a daughter? Reason being is because on J. Cole's discography that he released for the fall of, remember it was going to be the off season, then it was going to be Revenge of the Dreamers 3, I think, for Dreamville. Then it was going to be It's a Boy. Then it was going to be the fall off. So their latest child, wasn't that a boy? But I don't know. I might be wrong. And if I remember J. Cole's first album? Sideline Stories? Wasn't there a track called Daddy's Little Girl? But hey,
Cry, it's a shame. As of late, I've seen an uptick in motorcades, but not for the president. These processions are for the negligent, so I don't care to hang out. These younger niggas even quicker than I was to bang out. Oh shit, forgot to say I got a daughter now. Here's a picture, she's starting to look more like a father now. When she cries, her mama put on your songs to calm her down. It's wild how just the sound of your voice, it brought a smile. Dog, I'm proud, you made it out of this bitch. Few things are better when a nigga from the bottom get rich. Although I'm sure it brings its own set of problems. Most of the city love you, though a couple.
Facts, a homie from the bottom getting rich, boy. That's that hard work, bro. That's that dedication. That's that persistence. That's that consistency, boy. Yes, sir.
Jealous of your stardom, like what's up with old buddy that's making songs about you? Was about to punish some vicious, but then I thought about you and what you would say. Might tell me to chill, but he violating for real. Let me know when you coming back to the field, dog. Satan. I know the whole world phone up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. I know the whole world blowing up your phone. I wanna know, nigga, when you coming home. Yo, hit me back when you get the chance. So many of our peers passed away through the years. My appreciation for airs in my lungs has been enhanced. Yo, Quay passed last night from medical conditions that were too advanced. For doctors to intervene, they couldn't do a thing.
Homie passed away last night from conditions that's what? Bro, what? Conditions too complicated. What?
It's been enhanced. Yo, Quay passed last night from medical conditions that were too advanced. For doctors to intervene, they couldn't do a thing. They say he dwindled away until his size was that of a figurine. It seemed just like a mystery. Some say it was acquired immune deficiency syndrome. We been on what team he acknowledged. Since we was kids, he lived in a closet, but that changed soon as he went to college. Up there wildin' at A&T, running with fruity types, dick in the booty types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from
Hey, what? The homie was hiding in the closet, but then in college he was letting loose, bro. He was chasing them hands, dog. The booty types, you know what I mean?
Till his size was that of a figurine, it seemed just like a mystery. Some say it was acquired immune deficiency syndrome. We been on what team he acknowledged. Since we was kids, he lived in a closet, but that changed soon as he went to college. Up there wildin' at A&T, running with fruity types, dick in the booty types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from the Vill had to distance ourselves. He felt the way. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's
wait, is his homie chasing men? The homie was hiding in the closet. In my own time, I'm gonna listen back to this track, Safety, cause J. Cole was first saying the booty types and stuff like that, as in the homie was chasing hands. Then he was like the homies from the Vill are distancing themselves from him. Why? I need to listen properly.
was kids, he lived in a closet, but that changed soon as he went to college. Up there wildin' the A&T, running with fruity types, dick in the booty types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from the Vill had to distance ourselves. He felt the way. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's when he moved to the A, I guess, so he could be free. But years later, I heard they seen him walking on Bragg at 2 a.m. with a lace front, dressing in drag. I shook my head, but still I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on him. Some of us called him a nah, times changed, I know that's wrong, now that we grown.
Okay. Now I get the full picture.
Up there wild in the A&T, running with fruity types, dick in the booty types, tight pants, switching their hips, painting their nails. So niggas from the Vill had to distance ourselves. He felt the way. Remember, he was beefing with me. That's when he moved to the A, I guess, so he could be free. But years later, I heard they seen him walking on Bragg at 2 a.m. with a lace front, dressing in drag. I shook my head, but still I began to feel bad. It's like his lifestyle was blocking all the love that we had. We turned our backs on him. Some of us called him a nah, times changed, I know that's wrong, now that we grown. I wish I could apologize, cause we did him wrong. Man, why I feel like recently niggas ain't living long. Rest in peace to your boy Filthy, I heard about that too. Last summer a lot of brothers had got murdered out the blue. Shit was wild, but anyhow, just reaching out, bearing bad news infused with what I'm thinking about. Here go the obituary, and just in case there's a program attached that gives you the time and place. It's that funeral home off the Merc, the one adjacent to that used car lot where I copped that for the skate. I know fame make that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it mean a lot to his family to see your face. If you can make it home, the viewing is on Thursday, funeral on Friday, by plane or by highway, you're safe.
Wait, what's that last part?
The Merc, the one adjacent to that used car lot where I copped that for the skate. I know fame make that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it mean a lot to his family to see your face. If you can make it home, the viewing is on Thursday, funeral on Friday, by plane or by highway, you're safe. I say
So basically in safety we J. Cole's finding out about like his as I was hearing the story, J. Cole is finding out about his people that he knew back in Fayetteville passing away. The one homie passed away from conditions that were too advanced. The one homie was like basically a drag queen and stuff like that. J. Cole and them used to distance themselves from him. But then J. Cole saw him again when he went back to Fayetteville. And he's like shaking his head. He's like, bro, why are we judging this homie? You know what I mean? That's what I was picking up. I might be wrong. First time listen. That's the track, Safety. Let's get on to the next track. Okay, next track we got up is Run a Train. Let's get it. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this track, Run a Train, is featuring Future and Tim's. Bruh, let's get it.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your main?
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. Cold deep down.
Nah, wait, no, this track is only featuring Future. There's another track that's featuring Future and Tim's. Whoa, Future has 2 features on a J. Cole album. Hold up, let's get it.
You may find all that pain creates a strange bond. Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind. Till I saw the Buddha pose and realized he throwing gang signs. I guess the...
Wait, what?
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your man?
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. Cold deep down, you may find
The Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him. That's what explains mine. Wait, what?
My pain. Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your man?
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. Cold deep down, you may find all that pain creates a strange bond. Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind. Till I saw the Buddha pose and realized he throwing gang signs. I guess the lesson is you can't escape crime. Even when the strays flying, I remain calm. Vietnam, you my heart, but at the same time, if I'm being honest, I can feel that flame dying. So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud nine, how high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your man? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas,
So we got Future on the hook here. We got Future on the hook. Yeah, you can hear it.
they die every day. Fuck you ride, let's run a train.
Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts. On back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Codeine and they soda, dirty popping, plus how the ends meet. We're serving rock on deserted blocks, trying to cause a frenzy to profit quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby. When you're hardly 6 feet tall, if somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't wanna RIP, but if I leave, no God to lift me. I'd rather sit inside a Bentley and be the
I don't wanna pause too much because it's gonna make the album reaction a bit long. But hey, bruh, hey, the storytelling here, bruh.
Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts. On back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Codeine and they soda, dirty popping, plus how the ends meet. We're serving rock on deserted blocks, trying to cause a frenzy to profit quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby. When you're hardly 6 feet tall, if somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't wanna RIP, but if I leave, no God to lift me. I'd rather sit inside a Bentley and be the owner like providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep. I choose my homies wisely, seen too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a
He chooses his homies wisely because he's seen too many of his friends die from friend beefs. Damn, bro. Keep your circle small, dog.
extend deep. I choose my homies wisely, seen too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a 10-speed. Youthful delusion, thinking through music I could end grief. When too many bodies get piled up in these rivals' histories. So stopping this violence is like bringing the guys a strip piece. So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud nine, how high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your man? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas they die every day. Fuck you ride, let's run a train. Fuck you ride, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train.
Okay, let's get on to the next track. Okay, Next track is Poor Thang. Let's get it.
Poor thing, young puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing, young puss playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Picture my soul climbing out an infinite hole, when niggas die over pride and live for the dough. If I survive, then I strive to hit with the flow, hoping these waves are paid, but the ripples are slow.
Facts, homies die over pride, they live for the dough. Yes, sir.
If I survive, then I strive to hit with the flow, hoping these waves are paid, but the ripples are slow. And I'm conflicted with no digits to show, but fantasies of frivolous hoes gripping this pole. The temperature's low, but you know that ain't stopping little nigga from sliding like the tides on the whip in the snow. Vicious for show, tiptoeing around the abyss with sticks blowing. Piss pole with intentions to glimpse the wrist glowing. Face tense from rent owing. Fists clench when niggas diss, but since knowing lives expire when niggas' pride gets high in the vocal range, aside but rise vocal chain. My road to fame is ripe with spikes and broken lanes and tolls I can't afford, but I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the road to riches, dog. The road to riches, it has spikes and bumps and all that stuff, bro.
It's high in the vocal range, aside but rise vocal chain. My road to fame is ripe with spikes and broken lanes and tolls I can't afford, but I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain. Post-traumatic stress on an immature brain leaves another corpse, young pup playing war games. Now
What? Ooh.
I won't complain. I know the more I gotta struggle is the more I gain. Post-traumatic stress on an immature brain leaves another corpse, young pup playing war games. Now he's handcuffed, old lady saying poor thing, poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Here go a song to get some shit off of my sternum. This nigga back home been talking slick and I done heard him. You get your name gone, niggas like that gon' throw they dirt on. You make you some cons, niggas gon' act like you ain't earn them. He talk like he lied, but I remember him from high school. Man, deep down inside, know he a bitch, I wanna hurt him. I know that's my pride, I carry it just like a burden. When egos is flared, beware, that's when they close the curtain. That's when they close the curtain. That's when they close the curtain. That's when they close the curtain.
Pull out a pistol, run me my fade. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed. Win or you lose, let the fight another day. If I take a L, I won't feel no way.
Plenty nice a nigga didn't eat, punk bitch. Rent old, damn it was on the street, punk bitch. Want no Western Unions from you when I need it, punk bitch. All of a sudden I'm buzzing, oh now it's beef, punk bitch. Gonna pop off, get fucked.
Where were you when I was kicked out, bro? Where were you when I was starving, bruh? Now when I'm gonna come up, it's beef now, bro. What's up?
Damn, it was on the street, punk bitch. Want no Western Unions from you when I need it, punk bitch. All of a sudden I'm buzzing, oh now it's beef, punk bitch. Gonna pop off, get fucked out your mystique, punk bitch. I knew you way before you was at the street, punk bitch. Started rolling with niggas that's packing heat, punk bitch. You more like me than them niggas, you still a geek, punk bitch. You can't hide it with tattoos on your physique, punk bitch. And that lingo you added, that how you speak, punk bitch. And you grew up with both your parents to teach, punk bitch. So how the fuck all of a sudden you turning G, punk bitch? You a slave to the peer pressure, you weak, punk bitch. You ain't claiming no real section, your street wasn't lit. Man, your shit look like mine with hella tree trunks, bitch. Moved to Forest Hill Drive and it was peace for a bit. Till domestic turned violent, then the key just switched. In the back of my mind, I gotta be something, bitch. That's when I started rhyming and making beats, some bitch. Way before you was lying about touching keys, some bitch. Heard you say I ain't real, that's your belief, huh, bitch. Look, I'm back in the video.
Is this homie talking about someone? Is he directly talking about someone, bro?
Switch in the back of my mind, I gotta be something, bitch. That's when I started rhyming and making beats, some bitch. Way before you was lying about touching keys, some bitch. Heard you say I ain't real, that's your belief, huh, bitch. Well, look, I'm back in the Vill so we can see, punk bitch. Gonna shoot me the fair one when we meet, punk bitch. And don't be bringing no hammers, nah, don't cheat, punk bitch. I don't cheat, punk bitch. Try to lean on that shit, nigga, I want my fucking head up, bitch. Punk real. Poor thing, Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Poor thing. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain.
Pull out no pistol, run me my fade. Come get your issue, no one gets sprayed. Win or you lose, live to fight another day. And if I take a L, I won't feel no way. Cause I've been through worse things.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yo, what's good? Hey, what's up? What's up? How you been? Oh, fuck.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hey, who's ignoring J. Cole's phone call? But anyway, let's get on to the next track. This track was Poor Thang. What are your thoughts on the track? But anyway, let's get on to the next. Okay, this next track is titled Legacy. Let's get it.
I know you got a lot of demons clogging up your past. I can do some cleaning up for you, but I know we won't last past the winter time. Cause summer's coming and a nigga trying to hit a dime or two. But come next fall I'm finding you and we can do it all again. My niggas call it legacy. A fear that the best days I've had are not ahead of me. And cause of that I'm searching for the one that got away from me. So busy looking back that I can't see what God has made for me. And I be texting you.
I'm tryna find the one who got away from me.
Yeah, I'm still texting you.
Hey, I'm tryna find the one who got away.
Commitment issues, I can't even decide what's for dinner. Pardon these selfish flows, I need a Yelp for hoes. I need to read reviews, cause some of the evil that I seen you do is unbelievable. Menopause shit, inconceivable. Tennis ball shit, causing that racket outside my mama house. What's it all about? Guess it's a thin line between love and hate. The love we make is temporary, like this lovely place I'm living in. Wait, that's contemporary, never mind, I'm tripping in. But then again, it's hard to settle in this modern era. We could be as tight as that dress you barely fitting in. But my fear of missing out has got me on a trip again. Riding to that A-Town, tour bus, no Greyhound. My lust is profound, your trust just breaks down. Your heart don't glue back, quiet right. My heart is too black, like white flight to push them people to the suburbs. Now they want their city back, so they raise the rent and the property tax. Why I feel like in a few years I'll relate to that, knowing I let you go and regretting that fact. Cause I done spent so long playing games and holding back from giving all of me, too scared that I won't get it back. And yes, I'm well aware I rhyme the word back with back, cause that's exactly the direction that I'm tired of looking at.
Whew, that one went over my head. Let's get paid back.
You go and regretting that fact, cause I done spent so long playing games and holding back from giving all of me, too scared that I won't get it back. And yes, I'm well aware I rhyme the word back with back, cause that's exactly the direction that
I caught it.
to that, knowing I let you go and regretting that fact, cause I done spent so long playing games and holding back from giving all of me, too scared that I won't get it back. And yes, I'm well aware I rhyme the word back with back, cause that's
too scared, I'm holding back cause I'm scared. What? I'm holding back cause I'm scared I won't get it back. Yeah, I get it.
It's exactly the direction that I'm tired of looking at. And that's why I be
tired of looking back.
Texting you.
I'm tryna find the one who got away from me.
Texting you.
Hey, I'm tryna find the one
cars on our way to the stop, gas in the bottle. Wishing I found a way to make time stop and toss them a Katie. Running with gangsters with their hammers on cock, I'm infatuated. Cause I know deep down that they everything that I'm not. And I'm still texting you.
Just hit me back when you give me a stop. I'm in town for a little while.
And I be texting you. Call me when you wanna fly, yeah. Tell you all the reasons why, yeah. Youngest turning into old, yeah. Summer's turning into snow, yeah. Memories and lullabies, yeah. Floating in a lonely sky, yeah. When the weather's getting cold, yeah. You're the one I wanna hold, yeah.
You're the one I wanna hold. Hey, gents, it's Valentine's next week. Who y'all wanna hold? Hans, who y'all wanna hold?
We did what wrong with you. There's been so much time and there's that much more to lose. Even back then, we did what's wrong with you. There's been so much time and there's that much more to lose.
That's a nice song. That's a nice song. J. Cole doesn't want to look back no more, bro. You don't want to look back no more. Let's get on to the next track. Okay. This is the track that's featuring Tim's and Future. Bounce Road Blues. Something like that.
Y'all niggas is pussy, you shoot at the ops and run from the cops, and I don't get it. I ain't suggesting you fire your weapon at 12, but hell, why in the fuck do we fail? The niggas that's looking like us that deserve to be killed. Meanwhile, Capitol Hill been making it easy for them to go stuff us in cells. I ain't no preacher for real, I just like to cut on the mic and start letting it spill. And I've been leaving the trail, you play on my.
Why do you say there ain't no preacher for real?
At 12, but hell, why in the fuck do we fail? The niggas that's looking like us that deserve to be killed. Meanwhile, Capitol Hill been making it easy for them to go stuff us in cells. I ain't no preacher for real, I just like to cut on the mic and start letting it spill. And I've been leaving the trail, you play on my albums and find you a letter reveal. This is suicide note, come here, look what I wrote. I'm about to kill myself, fuck J. Cole. I don't even want this role, wanna rebuild myself. Tuck my pole under the driver's seat. Nigga, don't try to reach, I bust a hole right in your frontal lobe. That's a lobotomy 2 months ago. I was on Bunce Road, nigga done spotted me, said what's up Cole, nigga I love you Bo. He said he proud of me, that touched my soul.
The rapping ability on a beat like this, bro. Another reason why J. Cole's top tier level rapping, bruh.
I'm about to kill myself, fuck J. Cole. I don't even want this role, wanna rebuild myself. Tuck my pole under the driver's seat. Nigga don't try to reach, I bust a hole right in your frontal lobe. That's a lobotomy 2 months ago. I was on Bunce Road, nigga done spotted me, said what's up Cole, nigga I love you Bo. He said he proud of me, that touched my soul.
Wasn't too long ago that I was over here at 71st Middle. Had my very first little girlfriend that'll let me get a feel or two. Back then it was considerable, enough to avoid the ridicule, but come another year or two.
Boy, you better be fucking on something. My mama ain't never even give me no rubbers. Papa was gone, how to put Trojan on was something I had to discover all on my own.
Y'all know the song, I probably been singing this shit for too long.
Pardon me if I've been sounding like some broken record. I come from the brokers at home. Come from the brokers at home.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets that I grew up in. I didn't think the same back then. Saying, oh, how we changed, man, nigga, that's when. The pistols go pop, bodies drop. They got the block. It's the police, we ain't seen nothing. I just roll up my weed and get the puffin'. And lay back in my seat, oh yes, I'm numb again.
I just wanna ask, don't fight me. When was the first time y'all heard Tim's? For me, the first time I heard Tim's was on Certified Lover Boy, that Drake album in 2021, bro. Once I heard Tim's voice on Fountain, I was hooked, bro. And look how big she is now. Yeah, come on.
One day you find when your lights down, you always were a bright star to me. Even the times the world didn't say so. 1 in the morning, if the walls where you are talked with effects up, I'm scared of the tales they'll tell us. Much better if I ignore.
Steady, will you be around when I'm ready? I'd rather you go and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone.
Yeah, I'm steady, but love might be gone when you're ready. I should move on and be happy, but I don't wanna leave you alone. Love is a mountain climb for you. Throw you a line, I could pull you. Scared I wouldn't grasp for long, but my hold is strong for you. How many ways must I profess? Gunshots in your head die for me.
Gunshot to your head, boy.
How can I let you go? Have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. Have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed.
You hear the violence in the back, bruh. Oh my word. The violence, dog.
I'm roped in, I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. Have mercy, it's broken. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in. I'm handcuffed, I'm roped in.
That was I love the song. I loved it so much, bro. Let's get on to the next track. Okay, the next track we got up is Who the F Is You, bro? Who the F is you, dog?
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a 911 number, so you know a nigga's at. Okay, Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. What it is, ho? 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 Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber, who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor. Moving calmer than the Buddha, ducking funeral parlors. First the hoot and hollering, and then the shooting startup. Cue the saga, the root of order. Evil ain't the paper with the ego, but what people would do for dollars. Let off a troop of hollows from German Rugers, they used to do the honors. Congruent with shit that I do to rhymers. On Deuteronomy, ain't shit niggas can do but honor me. What I'm quoting is God's scope to come view the pottery. I blaze by graveyards and destitute economies. Full of thug bones for refusing to move in harmony. Drug trafficking, slugs blasting, we move accordingly. And run faster than blood travels through human arteries. We know exactly what it means when niggas show 9s, 22s, 4-5s. We studying numerology, nigga. What it is, ho? 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 Bitch, who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming Out the way, it's a real nigga. Every bar is a part of the murder wrath. Called Peter, them people chopping a bird in half. Break it further down to whatever's gonna earn the math. Exchange pounds for dollars and never converted cash. Welcome to the South where they serving the dirt and grass. The streets ain't safe, I prefer the deserted path. Was walking with my Walkman one day when I heard a blast. Loud enough to shatter the earth and the thirds like gas. Hard ass, and my legs got to turning fast. Straight past the victim, he hobbling, hurting bad. Heard way back he slick, tried to take half a brick. They say payback's a bitch and I guess he incurred a tab. While they was mastering scales like they learning jazz, I was making
Payback's a B and he occurred a tag. So you got a tag, a body tag, bro. A body tag. Whoa. Why?
straight past the victim, he hobbling, hurting bad. Heard way back he slick, tried to take half a brick. They say payback's a bitch and I guess
he tried to steal half a brick.
Heard a tab. While they was mastering scales like they learning jazz, I was making sure they refer to my first and last name. Jermaine Cole with Hall of Fame flows. From Kane Road, what Kane sold on a dang low. Do anything for bankroll that you can't fold. But riding through the block is detectives in plain clothes, which likely means soon you'll be singing familiar tunes in interrogation rooms, getting questioned by Zane Lowe. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck? Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter show I'm really on.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that switch up. Whoa, okay, Cole. You're doing things on the fall off here.
Which likely means soon you'll be singing familiar tunes in interrogation rooms, getting questioned by Zane Lowe. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck? Yeah, you know who put the city on. Came back through Rogo, they Peter show I'm really on. Get rich or die trying, I had 50 on. Bitches ringing out my phone like, is you really home? I'll stay out the way since I done seen a million. 5% tension, plus I got this hoodie on. I had to humble up, stop moving with that jury on. You hear that baritone, this shit get deep as Gibby on. I'm a sidewalk, nigga, I'ma stay there. I leave the streets for the ones that wanna play there. I done leveled up so shawty wanna date, yeah. Left my kids in her mouth like a daycare. I'm the Carolina, now I'm no Shakespeare.
Yo, Cole, bro. Cole, dog. You're a dad now, bro. You're a dad with 2 kids, bro. You can't be talking crazy like that, dog. You can't be talking crazy like that, bro. But it's the first time I hear a line like that before. I won't lie. It's the first time I hear a line like that. I'll leave my kids in your mouth like a daycare. Whew.
On. You hear that baritone, this shit get deep as Gibby on. I'm a sidewalk, nigga, I'ma stay there. I leave the streets for the ones that wanna play there. I done leveled up so shawty wanna date, yeah. Left my kids in her mouth like a daycare. I'm the Carolina, now I'm no Shakespeare. All that cap you let them niggas rap is over with. The real is that you feel a way, you gotta cope with it. The Vill put a nigga 6 feet like that was COVID hit. Okay, these niggas ain't talking about shit. No diamonds on my neck, no rollie on my wrist. 2-6, I done learned a little bit. I learned the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Out the jungle, I done fucked around and got rich. $0 in my pocket, bitch, I'm not a lick. I'd rather that than gotta walk around with sticks. Cause I learned the hardest nigga, he can always get hit. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through.
Ooh, that was a nice track. That was a nice track, bro. Who the F is you? Who the F is you? Let's get on to the next one. Next track we got up is drums and bars. Drums and bars. I think, no, drums and bass. Drums and bass, sorry.
Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about? Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about? So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes. Fuck you talking about? Yeah. You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark-infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis bland, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the world spins like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a thorough cleanse when all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, stranded in this land of the antiquated ways of the men, standing in a state of revenge, seeking a way to defend reputations because the names are actually greater than them. Life is a trip you can't predict the random way that it ends. Bullets travel straight through the skin like gamma rays in the wind. My greatest of wins came when I annotated my gems. The shit I write so far, I got my hand afraid of my pen. Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about? Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about? So you better know your place. Stay inside, cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes. Fuck you talking about? But tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape. Quiet as kept. I feel the vibe of the whole city. So tired and stressed from getting fed to steady diet of death. Mothers crying on steps while porch lights shine down on a giant puddle that now forms on the ground and she wept. Family surrounding her, providing their best attempt at consoling her. Prayers and words of faith coming out of their breath. Turning to the Lord's ironic at a time with these young niggas so violent they'll let off at God in the flesh. My mind is a mess, conflicted, cause the energy's wicked. They need to impress at a high while the guidance is less. And while I feel powerless to change up how it is, a part of me is yelling loud as shit, you ain't trying your best. Too busy selling out arenas and flying on jets. Life on cloud 9 and I can't deny it, I guess. I'm living my dream, my life is my childhood wish. The guilt that comes along with that is the size of the rest.
I'm living my dream, my life was my childhood wish. Damn, okay, yes sir, yes sir. You see, the consistency and the hard work pays off, bro. If you envision this stuff and you stay persistent, your childhood dream can become your life, bro.
My life is my childhood wish. The guilt that comes along with that is the size of the rest of the planet. I pray you get to see it across the Atlantic. Tonight I stepped out with my niggas and felt the organic nostalgia that arouses when I'm with the rest of the bandits. Obsessed with talking about the bitches we sexed till we landed in the spot that always used to pop when we was younger. Shook hands with niggas I hadn't seen for several Septembers. Gave hugs to women I only vaguely remember. The way their fingers caressing my back was giving me signals like you may enter. Liquor informing my agenda. Straight and narrow for a while, but tonight I'm on a bender and my retina antennas are scanning the club intently for the girl I wanted bad and almost had before the Bentley. But evidently, when you're the greatest rapper of the century, you'll get another shot. The club was starting to get too hot, so I stepped outside for a breather. That very moment I seen her, she had the glow of Aaliyah while I controlled my demeanor and said,
the glow of Aaliyah, the glow of Aaliyah. What's J. Cole's wife's name? Before I jump to conclusion, what's J. Cole's wife's name? J. Cole wife's name. Oh, wife's name's Melissa.
The shot, the club was starting to get too hot, so I stepped outside for a breather. That very moment I seen her, she had the glow of Aaliyah while I controlled my demeanor and said, damn, what's good? How you been? Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, 1 second, bro. 1 second, I got you. Nah, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. I was wondering too, like, I ain't know if I was gonna see you here or what. Yo, 1 second, bro. I got you. I'm just talking to her right now. Hell yeah. You gonna be here for a minute? Alright. Get the fuck up out my face with what you talking about. I got too much on my plate, and I know you can't relate. They show love, but it be fake. Fuck you talking about? Shit be covering up that hate. I know how to spot a snake. Niggas tote that drum and bass. Fuck you talking about? So you better know your place.
Yeah, bro, J. Cole knows how to spot a snake, dog. He then made his song Land of the Snakes on the Born Sinner album. So the homie knows. The homie knows.
Stay inside cause it ain't safe. Bitch, I'm outside with the apes. Fuck you talking about? Tell me what sense do it make? Coming back when you escape.
Clocking the gun. Why are you clocking the gun, boy? Why was the homie clocking the gun at the end of the track of drums and bass? But anyway, let's get on to the next track, The Let Out. Some Mexican.
Inside of the club on the wall, she was right there beside me. Couldn't tell there was danger around me, damn she blind me. Please watch your step, I heard from a concerned gentleman. He was about my age with a face that displayed it was genuine. Be safe, he said, her niggas are loud in the hallway. By the bathroom door, they was plotting on you and your compadres. So I sobered up quick with a heightened sense of fear me. What the fuck you doing in the Vill with no security? Yeah, your city like you, but trust that don't mean anything. Somebody gon' hate you for what it could be anything. The way that you walk, you talk, the way that you rap, you know. The way that you put on the Vill, but you barely come back no more. My radar is up, I know this is due with his hat, bro.
Why you rip the Vill but you no longer go back no more? What?
Barely come back no more. My radar is up, I know this is due with it. Don't mean anything. Somebody gon' hate you for what it could be anything. The way that you walk, you talk, the way that you rap, you know. The way that you put on the Vill, but you barely come back no more. My radar is up, I know this is due with his hat, bro. The vibe is negative, I'm telling shorty we got it going. At that same moment I sweated the lights came on. The DJ was yelling some shit on the microphone. He said, you ain't gotta go home. Survive the let out. Will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the? She got the type of thing you can't even find no more. They play the type of games I don't be around no more. I see some niggas that time bandanas on their face. Pop in the trunk, that's where their hammers always late. I'm tryna find a way to get to the parking spot. Feel like a mile away, I gotta get off the block. Shorty done stopped and put her hands around my waist and told me I want you. Yes, it happened to me, my nigga. Please believe me when I tell you it can happen to you. Proceed with caution, thinking they stalking your moves. Pistols be sparking, leaving your thoughts on your shoes. Outside of the club, paranoid with keys in my hand. Heard the shots ring out for survival instincts we ran. Will I make it home? Only God, only God, only God knows. Will I make it home? Only God. God knows if I will ever get back to you. Oh, will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
In a hood near you, there's a late night gathering of souls in the parking lot shortly after the club closed, cause niggas don't wanna go home. But it won't be long before somebody start wilding, shots start firing, and good times turn violent at the let out.
Oh, will we survive the let out? 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 Will we survive the let out?
Okay, that was the let out. Let's get on to the next track. Okay, the next track we got up is Bombs in the Villa Hit the Gas. Let's get it.
wanna lock it down, make time for you. Chocolate brown, what sign are you? I don't know, but I got feeling it can't be stopped. Hugged up with you in the parking lot. Outside the whip, my shit on rock. Lips so soft with the strawberry gloss. You make a nigga fall like a Marbury cross. Late night calls, I got calls to cut off my bras for you. Great white shark, just like Jaws. I rock the boat for you. I got high hope.
Great white shark, just like Jaws. I'ma rock the boat for you. Okay, damn.
Great white shark, just like Jaws. I rock the boat for you. I got high hopes for you. I got high hopes for you.
Bitch, I'm a star, but I never shine. Built the tallest wall, come and see behind. Palms in the Vill, violent all the times. When the smoke clears, you is who I find. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. Heard somebody say they on top now. I pull up to see if you there. But counting up M's in the background. Still moving low key, I'm rare. I remember the spot you met me. I pull up to see if you there. I was hoping you ain't forget me. Forget me.
Yeah, damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. And the cash is not something I do. Damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. Had to match the braids 'cause I was too. Damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. Fucked up in her head, I feel confused. Damn, she got it. Damn, yeah. I'm so glad I ran back into you. Found somebody new. Ran off and had a child or two. I know I said I wasn't gon' stay. Went on and passed girl out my way. Time's not slowing down. Need you around. I need you around.
Fuck with your nigga, I'm going through things. Gray hairs on my head mean I know a few things. I bought an iPhone that travels through time. FaceTime
J. Cole's growing wisdom, boy.
and got younger me on the line. Soon as he saw me, he just started crying. I told him, relax, everything gon' be fine. He wiped off his face, said he tryna be strong, but some days he feel like he doing it wrong. I told him, hold on, and passed out my phone to my oldest son and my youngest one. Said, I want you to look them straight in their face. Do that look like you been making mistakes? Fame is a drug you was chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows, can't take it personal, that's just how I go. Soon
you see what he's saying, bro? They enjoy you while your petals are still fresh, and then when it dies down and there's a new flower that grows up or a new flower that blossoms, you lose all the attention.
Flower the world wanna hold, they sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows, can't take it personal, that's just how I go. Soon you gon' notice your high coming down, and that's the point that I call you from now. This is the fall off, I'm falling off how the rappers do when they can't find a new sound. Missing the day they was hot all year round, but life is a film that cannot be rewound.
Oh, what was that, bro?
Look like you been making mistakes. Fame is a drug you was chosen to take. Unfortunately, can't be sober and great. You're just like a flower the world wanna hold. They sniff on your petals until you get old, and then they dispose. A new flower grows, can't take it personal, that's just how I go. Soon you gon' notice your high coming down, and that's the point that I call you from now. This is the fall off, I'm falling off how the rappers do when they can't find a new sound. Missing the day they was hot all year round, but life is a film that cannot be rewound.
Life is a film that cannot be rewound. Life is a film that can't be rewinded. The fall off, rappers, hot all year round. but can't change their sound, and that's what causes them to fall off. But hey, over the years, J. Cole's sound has evolved, bro. Like, the storytelling and the beats on Born Sinner is different to what we got on KOD. What we got on For Your Eyes Only is different to what we got on Off Season. I think, yeah.
Life is a film that cannot be rewound.
Okay, that is Bombs in the Vill, Hit the Gas. Let's get on to the next track. So the last track that we got on the first part of the album is Lonely at the Top, bonus track. Let's get it.
Listen, I wanna help my favorites to find that spark again, somewhere deep in their hearts again. Man, chasing them is how I made it. I felt this for a while but couldn't frame it in the proper rhythms. It seems like they stopped just giving a fuck, and I fucking hate it. Cause where you supposed to look on days when you feel unmotivated, when all your heroes either disappeared or sound so deflated? The younger generation hella fire, no I won't debate it, but they want what I got right now and one day they gonna obtain it. Still I find it hard to replicate what I'm longing lately, that childish admiration like back when I had.
Come on, bruh, come on! J. Cole is the greatest at storytelling, bruh. Lonely at the Top, bro. Lonely at the Top.
We're deep in their hearts again, man. Chasing them is how I made it. I felt this for a while but couldn't frame it in the proper rhythms. It seems like they stopped just giving a fuck, and I fucking hate it. Cause where you supposed to look on days when you feel unmotivated, when all your heroes either disappeared or sound so deflated? The younger generation hella fire, no I won't debate it, but they want what I got right now and one day they gon' obtain it. Still I find it hard to replicate what I'm longing lately, that childish admiration like back when I had posters hanging. I do my best with this verse, but shit, maybe there's no explaining. Just venting, it's no complaining, but listen to me. For years I felt like an only child with no one to play with. The older kids I watched run up the slides the wrong way or hang upside down from monkey bars, while I was looking from afar just hoping for that future day when I'd be able to do the same shit. And now that day's hit, mama done let me come outside, but now them slides are vacant. Big boys and skated, they pockets got too grown. For some it seems their love is gone, and now they pass the time with expensive glasses of wine at locations with the finest accommodations. And I ain't hating, just more so thinking about complacence and the realization that one day that's what my fate is. Their greatest hits fill up my playlist, not so much their latest. And I fucking hate it. For selfish,
the greatest hits fill up my playlist, not so much the latest.
Reasons I think I could help them reignite the flame and fall in love with this again. They could trust in young Jermaine. We do our drills, we shake the rust, we blow the dust off of the pain and go shake up the game. And maybe then I'd have someone I wanna be again. But even as I write that thought, I don't believe it, dang. Cause maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed. Maybe it wasn't even them, it's really me that changed. I never understood the phrase it's lonely at the top, until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop. I never understood the phrase it's lonely at the top, until I scaled that mountain all the way up till it stopped. And if you're ever blessed enough to make it to this spot, you'll see the ones you looked up to unfortunately had to drop.
Okay, that's Lonely at the Top. So, we got through the first part of the album. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, guys? Mine, it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint at all. The storytelling, bro, the storytelling was there. What we know J. Cole for doing, bro. He delivered on the first part of the album. What I can say is that I was hoping to see maybe a JID feature. I was hoping to see maybe a feature of one of the Dreamville members, you know? And I was hoping to see a feature from Nas. Because you know J. Cole looked up to Nas, right? I was looking to see a feature from Nas maybe, or Jay-Z. I hear people talking about they want to see maybe a feature from Drake or Kendrick. Nah, bro, that wasn't even on my mind, bruh. I was trying to see a feature from either Jay-Z, JID, or Nas. But hey, let's get on to the second part of the album. Maybe I'm in for a surprise. Maybe I'm in for a surprise. But the first part definitely did not disappoint. Okay, bro, let's not even play around. Let's get on to the second part of the album. 39 intro. Let's get 6 minutes long. Let's get it.
Lands on Mars, halfway to the stars.
Oh, before we proceed, so apparently, like, part 1, as you all heard, part 1 was about his life in Fayetteville, him going back home, about friends and all that stuff. Part 2 is about the beef, because apparently J. Cole decided to make a double album after the whole beef, and bruh, that beef was wild. Drake and K-Dot, that beef, the world stood still, bro. For those couple of hours when they dropped back-to-back diss tracks, the world stood still. J. Cole entered the beef with the 7-minute drill freestyle towards Kendrick. Then he removed himself from the beef after the apology. So let's see if he got more to talk about on that, because he did mention in his feature, oh no, sorry, not his feature, his single Port Antonio. I think the track's called Port Antonio. He was like, he didn't lose the beef, he would have lost the bro, you know, something along those lines. He wouldn't have lost the beef, he would have lost the bro. So inadvertently saying that he wouldn't have lost the beef if he continued with his participation. He wouldn't have lost the beef, he would have lost the bro. But hey, let's see what he got to say on the second part of the album.
Halfway to the stars, I wanna be where you are. It seems we're worlds apart. It seems we're worlds apart. Once in a while I feel myself drifting off to somewhere, floating past Orion's belt. Still there's something I can't help. We were in a world before.
I know we was together in another life.
Together in the damn shore.
That's the only way I can really explain how I feel inside. It's like, no matter how bad I want to go,
That explains your hold on me.
find a way to stay.
Back then,
It's been like that.
back then,
Maybe it'll always be like that. I don't know.
back then. I'm close to you.
Gravitational. Some cosmic. Reversal. metaphysical, unseen, unexplainable. Just felt it.
That woke me the F up.
What you heard, bitch. Fuck what you heard, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck what you heard, bitch. Fuck what you heard. Never in my life did I think I'd see the day that niggas wanna play with my name. But okay, I'm going back in.
Never a day in his life he thought he would he would see homies playing with his name. But hey, here we are. You know, what apparently this other bro, Cameron, I think you pronounce it like that. Apparently J. Cole promised him a verse. Now he's trying to sue J. Cole for 500k. We had Corday back in the day releasing a diss track to J. Cole after J. Cole released 1985 on his KOD album. We had Lil Pump, you know, with all those if J. Cole. My nigga Young Boy also had a moment where he was playing around with J. Cole's name. So homies, and especially now after the beef, after this K Dot and Drake beef, homies be talking on J. Cole's name like he hasn't been holding up the game for the last 10 years alongside Drake. Come on, bruh.
I'm going back in. Let me go back in. I'ma go back in. I'ma go back in. I'ma go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go in. Let me go. When niggas act like they don't know, you gotta show. I'm pleased to report after many attempts I climbed out from the mouth of the gritty abyss. The answer, I'm an idiot, who idiot is this? My mind frame is betrayed with NVIDIA chips. My rhymes are like shrines for the city I miss. Ripping time, I found beauty in the hideousness. My tongue can set fire to some, inspire the young, or put a hickey on the titty of the prettiest bitch. I'm number one, you getting the gist. Anything lower, you better reconsider your list. Play my song when I'm gone, I'ma still be a myth. Even God gon' wonder how the fuck did he exist. I mean, could he have just slipped through the cracks? Ain't let a nigga in the heaven, so I went through the back. And when I entered, I saw an old friend that I dapped. He said, please, nigga, kick one of the infinite raps. Okay, I flip on tracks long as the beat is on fire. My grip on rap stronger than needle nose pliers. So kick on back and enjoy the fresh sound. The best round of black, getting rich off rap. I'm from the town where they zip off packs. We never seen trampoline, but a brick you can flip off that. Well damn, try to compete, but they just fall flat. A lot of these weak niggas peak where I lift off fat. I never trick off racks, I step.
A lot of these homies peak while you live off right?
Just slipped through the cracks, ain't let a nigga in the heaven, so I went through the back. And when I entered, I saw an old friend that I dapped. He said, please, nigga, kick one of the infinite raps. Okay, I flip on tracks long as the beat is on fire. My grip on rap stronger than needle nose pliers. So kick on back and enjoy the fresh sound. The best round of black, getting rich off rap. I'm from the town where they zip off packs. We never seen trampoline, but a brick you can flip off that. Well damn, try to compete, but they just fall flat. A lot of these weak niggas peak where I lift off fat. I never trick off racks, I stack what I attract. The money talks to me and they lack the dialect to reply back as I crack the fire. Acts like refracts when the half black Messiah raps. Vietnam, where they strapped like Iraq. The knocks in the trap with the knack to high raps. A man's dead cause the pair slapped the wiretap. His dog had his back so they whacked the chiropract. Chemically imbalanced, dripping style in gallons. I write schemes in my dreams just for the challenge. Woke up in ice cold sweats cause the flows I chose next are like both sets of both flex. Hold your breath for the pros I profess. Cold or go fresh like a juice that's cold pressed. No rest to those who oppose, I don't stress. Rap niggas gotta be in vogue to post stress. They don't compare, they're more like Kotex. I'm dropping niggas off at the door like coat checks. Hold check, I told you they ain't ready to hoop. The niggas regular, I'm 93 and let it the truth. Hot out the booth, now I'm looking for my.
The homies are regular. You what? What are you called, bro?
Hold your breath for the pros, I profess cold or go fresh like a juice that's cold pressed. No rest to those who oppose, I don't stress. Rap niggas gotta be in vogue with post stress. They don't compare, they're more like Kotex. I'm dropping niggas off at the door like coat checks. Hold check, I told you they ain't ready to hoop. Them niggas regular, I'm 93 and let it the truth. Hot out of booth, now I'm looking for my little Betty boo. Cute, pardon me, shawty, I've been out of the loop. Too many lies to refute, but I gotta rebuke. They try and put my neck inside of a noose, it's not happening.
Ain't happening, boy. Ain't happening, dog. Ain't happening. You don't putting no coal in no noose, bruh. Ain't putting Cole's dick in no noose, dog. Never, dog.
Never in my life did I think I seen a thing. Niggas wanna play with my name, okay.
The children that survive the lows and highs, the real will never die, we multiply. The history you told is mostly lies. You say you want the truth, but close your eyes.
If you remember what the late great AKA said, bro, we don't die, we multiply. The greatest Cole is preaching those same words, dog.
To refute, but I gotta rebuke. They try and put my neck inside of a noose. It's not happening.
Not happening, bro. Ain't happening, bro.
Never in my life did I think I seen a thing. Niggas wanna play with my name, but okay.
The children that survive the lows and highs, the real will never die, we multiply. The history you told is mostly lies. You say you want the truth, but close your eyes.
Okay, that's the intro 39. Let's get on to the next track. Okay, so the next track on the album, the next track on the album is The Fall Off is Inevitable. Sorry, Inevitable. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. It's track 2 on disc 2, right? So this was released before the album got released. So we heard this track already. So we're gonna skip to the third track on disc 2, which is The Villist. Let's get it.
Yeah, dust off the old notebook where a younger Jermaine Lamar wrote hooks to get a glimpse of what his hopes looked like back in his younger years, and found a page stained with what seemed to be 100 tears as the smeared words spoke of his blended fears, telling them persevere through it all, go hard like Medusa in front of mirrors to reach the top, so unaware that the trouble's there were nothing more than a worse version of troubles where he sat when he wrote this, performing hocus pocus with empty pocket focus over some dope libido he made himself. All the pain in his cadence felt, and though his heart was made of felt, his exterior hardened to present a demeanor in which this period taught him was the best for survival, to deflect the most aggressive of rivals. A testament to the lessons I follow. Seen the death of bravado, the second weapons hit his chest with a hollow. Pride is a bitter pill indeed, but it's best if you
seen the death of bravado after the bullets hit his chest.
Taught him was the best for survival, to deflect the most aggressive of rivals. A testament to the lessons I follow. Seen the death of bravado, the second weapons hit his chest with a hollow. Pride is a bitter pill indeed, but it's best if you swallow. If not, your homies gon' pay respect with a bottle poured out onto the flesh of this mother earth while
sometimes it is best to swallow your pride, bro. Especially when you have to step up and be the bigger man and either admit you're wrong or do something for the good of it, and knowing that you're not gonna gain a award or remuneration for that, you know? Yeah.
Liquor slithers like a serpent across the mud and dirt to go rest in a pothole. Money coming soon, back then was obsessed with the motto. Me and my dogs was like the musketeers. Through the years, we stayed connected. To this day, we still stepping legato. Subconscious detecting, these niggas think I'm lesser for my complexion. Before I'm done, they all gon' respect the mulatto. Yeah, I said they all gon' respect the mulatto.
I got something I wanna tell you.
yours too, but it won't save. I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the Vill on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the Vill on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors.
My darkest truths be hard to say to friends. Fuck it past the bottle and swallow in hopes it could wash away the sins. Grew up amongst the lost and wasn't taught a way to win. On days I think of James, my heart and heart it breaks again. He caught the fade, but pussy niggas caught him later then. Medics performed the CPR and hauled away his limbs. It always haunted me inside my thoughts and made him grim. His father knew my father way back when. Army buddies that used to party hard overseas, but through the alcohol, the weed, and plus the hardy hearts that made him kin. Who knew their future kids would have to find a way to swim in the wild with crocodile and alligator skins. They took a good nigga, smart kid who could hoop, who could fight. Instead I wish the Lord had taken them. If Darwinism states only the stronger make it, then why am I here when I don't feel that I'm as great as him? If Pac is Jesus, then I ride around and play the hymns. Life goes on even in this modern day of algorithm moderated streaming service automated blends. I play the classics often and I've gotta say there's gems. This life is like it's all set up for God to play the Sims. Yeah, I got rich but think I need a smarter way to cleanse. If money gives happiness, then please explain the rich bastards with no peace. How come they never bought their way to Zen?
Facts, boy. Facts, bro. Facts, dog. Like, come on. Reason I'm saying that is because I think I heard it first from J. Cole. I think I heard it first from my homie J. Cole. Money don't buy happiness, right? Money don't buy happiness. And then homies were like, hey, how can money not buy happiness? Because if I have money, I can afford everything I want. I can afford everything I want. I don't have to struggle no more. And that will bring happiness by being able to afford everything that you want in life. Now J. Cole's asking, okay, if that's true, then why all the rich homies, you know? Why all the rich homies, you know? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Feels like it's all set up for God to play the Sims. Yeah, I got rich, but think I need a smarter way to cleanse. If money gives happiness, then please explain the rich bastards with no peace. How come they never bought their way to Zen? How come they never bought their way to Zen?
Why not? Why?
If it's that simple.
If it's that simple, dog.
I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save. I got something I wanna tell you. Dreams can come true. You'll get yours too, but it won't save me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the Vill on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling through the Vill on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors.
Okay, that was the Villist. Let's get on to the next track. Track number 4. Okay, next track we got up is Old Dog.
Ring, ring, who the fuck is that? It's a 911 number, so you know what niggas at. Some new tricks at a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slave, yeah. I'm back home for the time being. COLE state of NC, that's where you find me in. Right off of 95, we had a little town meeting down in the Vill. If you're real, then you can chime in. Now real don't mean that you got paper or you ride Benz or selling white to all your clients that don't mind skiing. Now being real to me, you.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, this track is featuring Pity Pablo. I don't know who that is. Yeah, PC Pablo. I don't know who that is.
Stand on what the fuck you do. We on the map, we ain't Atlanta, but we snuck on through. I had a plan put on the land, I got a custom tool. It's so precarious, so it's random niggas cutting tools. It's nothing new, they carry hammers in the public schools. Hurt talk Talking down, but then it's fuck him too. It's nothing new, bitch, we been hating.
Huh? Talking down, but F him too. What?
Random niggas cutting tools. It's nothing new, they carry hammers in the public schools. Talking down, but then it's fuck him too. It's nothing new, bitch, we been hated for a long while.
What? Who's Cole speaking to? F him too.
They carry hammers in the public schools. Talking down, but then it's fuck him too. It's nothing new, bitch, we been hated for a long while. Before I blew, bitch, we was known as the problem child of Carolina. Bear in mind, we never had shit. But now the gold is from this bitch, so all that's past tense. We gas shit, nigga. 2-6 with the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new.
Oh, that went over my head. What? 2-6? Like the blueprint. 2-6. Remember I told you 2-6, the nickname of Fayetteville? Blueprint is arguably Jay-Z's best album. Blueprint came out in 2001. J. Cole was signed to Jay-Z's record label. Yeah, J. Cole was signed to Jay-Z's record label. Yeah, that was the first record label that J. Cole was signed to.
Bear in mind, we never had shit. But now the gold is from this bitch, so all that's past tense. We gas shit, nigga. 2-6 with the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby.
Old dog with some new tricks. Better pay me. So old dog, yeah, that's the title of the track. Old dog with some new tricks. You better pay me. And you're talking to Jay-Z because obviously, as I mentioned, J. Cole was signed to Jay-Z's record label. So old dog with some new tricks, you better pay me. What? That sounds like some tension right there, my boy.
Yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slavery. Paid dues, now what was due, nigga, pay me.
You remember J. Cole bought his masters from Jay-Z. He didn't disclose how much it was, but he bought his masters from Jay-Z. Now listen to what he's saying in this track.
Slavery, paid dues, now what was due, nigga, pay me.
Carolina shit, hold on to forget. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch. Money is a mindset if you already rich. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch.
I had to leave these green pine trees to get it. Said when I got it, I was gonna bring it back, bitch, and guess what? I did it. Living a Civic, came back in Atlanta, feeling like Tupac in Atlanta. Brought me 2 plots of land, some of the duck off of my fan. Practice my jump shot in my gym, and thinking I'm too big to come home, cause I got the planet over my head. Nigga, what? I'm on brag right now. FPD behind me, running my tags right now. I can't be too upset, they got a reason to check. This shit regular in New York, but the Vill ain't seen this yet. Now I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, regardless of the emblem that's drawn on the key. Vill nigga put on for NC, for something that's hard to believe. Shout out to God, PD Pablo, he did that long before me. I just got home from a tour and I brought my partner with me. Let her run through freaks and stack they dollars. We learned it all on the streets to the VILLE.
Carolina shit, hold on to forget. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch. The money is a mindset if you already rich. Take your fucking shirt off and then swing it round it, bitch.
2-6 with the blueprint, yeah, it made me. Old dog with some new tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh.
Is it "Atta baby" or "you gotta pay me"? I don't know, it sounds like "you gotta pay me", but it also sounds like "Atta baby".
Tricks, had a baby. No more record deal, yeah, I'm fresh up out of slavery. Paid dues, now what was due, nigga, pay me. Nigga, pay me. Pay us, nigga. Louis Heights, Bonnie Doors, Brad Boulevard, Great Creek, Oak Hill, Ferguson Road, Johnson Street, Cumberland Road, Shaw Road. Shout out to baby, Greenville, Wilmington, all my boys in the West, South Carolina, Southeast, Columbia, South Charleston, goddamn Greenville, Southeast, and all over this motherfucker, Florida. It's the Southeast.
Okay, that's the old dog. So J. Cole's referencing himself as the old dog learning new tricks. It's almost like a reference to slavery, bro. Almost like a reference to slavery. But he's like, no more record deals, you gotta pay me. But yeah, let's get on to the next track. Okay, next track we got up is Life Sentence. Let's get it.
Realest shit I wrote, I'm doing life. Realest shit I wrote, I'm doing life. Realest shit I wrote, this be the realest shit I wrote. Realest shit I wrote.
What? J. Cole saying this is the realest shit he wrote. Is he talking about the track or the album?
Realest shit I wrote, be the realest shit I wrote. I'm doing life. For all my niggas doing life with they day one. Who held it down when the credit wasn't A1? You thinking God, you was looking for a great one. He took a rib out your chest and he made one. To be a man and hold it down, take a
Facts, bro, facts. If you make it through in life with your day one homie, bro. Homie was sticking with you when the cash wasn't A1. Bruh, that's a blessing, dog. That's a blessing on its own, dog.
doing life. For all my niggas doing life with they day one. Who held it down when the credit wasn't A1? You thinking God, you was looking for a great one. He took a rib out your chest and he made one. To be a man and hold it down, take a brave one. When the hoes come around and you crave something, my flow switch, slow the pace, this the mace one. I'm not a player, but I'm crushing like the lake pun. Just take one, go. The definition of rider, the one by my side when I had not a dollar to my name. Before crowd would holler for Jermaine. You saw potential, waiting on you to hit my line was suspenseful. Back when we was kids, this was simple. Boy likes girl, girl got a man. Boy stays in lane, maybe provides a friend. Knowing by the end, buddy gon' fumble. Was far from the toughest around, but he gon' rumble when necessary. When niggas started talking reckless, did he not step to them niggas with chests poked out? Over you that Vill come out, no doubt. We fell in love, but my dreams you ain't know bout. You knew I rap, but you ain't know about both of my goals. Wanna take over the globe through a mic, and one day me and you be doing life. All types of games are being played, how's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? All types of games are being played, how's it going down? So until it's gone, then I got to know now. Is you with me or what?
Hey bro, this sounds like DMX, because Drake also did it on his Views album.
Wanna take over the globe through a mic, and one day me and you be doing life. All types of games are being played, how's it going down? So until it's gone, then I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really.
On the Drake album Views, I think it's With You. I think, yeah, bro, this is like I heard it's like a DMX track, bro.
And one day me and you be doing life. All types of games are being played, how's it going down? So until it's gone, then I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? All types of games are being played, how's it going down? So until it's gone, then I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever, what's up? The puppy love had grown and now it's full blown. Since childhood I vowed to have a good home. White picket fence with wife cooking. Yellow rice for a couple kids that's nice looking. And I promised to treat her right, unlike what I had seen in my life as example.
Oh, you remember on Sideline Stories, J. Cole shared was it on Sideline Stories or one of his mixtapes, the warm-up or the Friday Night Lights? But he shared the story of like he grew up in a broken household. He didn't grow up with his dad. His mom grew up with his stepdad in a trailer park, and yeah, bro, it wasn't a very stable household. Now he's like, when he grow up, you wanna have a perfect marriage, white picket fences, children eating what yellow rice. He's like, yellow rice, bro, no white ordinary rice. Yeah, yellow rice, my nigga. Basmati rice, boy.
And now it's full blown.
Nah, it's not basmati rice. Basmati rice is not yellow. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping, dog.
Since childhood I vowed to have a good home. White picket fence with wife cooking. Yellow rice for a couple kids that's nice looking. And I promised to treat her right, unlike what I had seen in my life as examples. Marriages in shambles, and I could tell I found a real one. Smart, loyal, and real pretty, we can build something. But first I got
Yeah, him and his wife has been together for years, bro. Apparently, like, they were college sweethearts, and then they dated after college, and then eventually got married.
Work to do. So when I'm spending my nights locked in on that mic, please don't take it personal. My skills is growing, the flow's more versatile. My name's ringing, and on the evening I heard the news. I'm getting the deal. The first one I called was you, even though we've been off and on a few years, and through tears on rainy nights that you would wipe. I always knew that we be doing life. All types of games are being played. How's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever. What's up? All types of games are being played. How's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever. What's up? The temptation of other lovers is a hard one to overcome when you're young and your star's done. A line that women that wouldn't give you time is calling you fine. Lust creeps all through your mind. I'm trying my hardest to remember why I'm an artist. Is it for bitches and the riches? You all suspicious and you should be. I'm doing dirt, but it's not as much as I could be. That make me feel better. I'm drifting away slowly. That make you feel bitter. The devil on my shoulder telling me quit her. Angel on the opposite side saying stick with her. God telling me pick whichever is in my heart. Looked inside myself to a place beyond thought and found out who I wanna be. Slowly but surely he cut off his hoes. If you gon' do it right. Put ring on your finger, now me and you was doing all types of games are being played. How's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever.
Obviously, Cole is talking now about his wife and their relationship. Yeah, bro.
But what's up?
Love.
All types of games are being
beautiful love, bro. For being married for that long, knowing the way Cole grew up, he bettered himself. He made himself a better dad because his dad wasn't in his life in the startup when he was growing up. But he made sure, hey, gonna provide for his family, give his family the perfect life, or close to perfection, close to perfect. White picket fences, you know, going to maybe private schools, you know. Hey, boy, that as men, that's what we all wish and dream for, bruh, to be able to provide for our families once we, you know.
Played, how's it going down? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Nigga really think he in love. I put this ring on you forever. What's up? Doing life. I done wrote a lot of songs, but this gotta be my realest one. Shout out to
Facts. It's gotta be a realest one because on the For All Your Eyes album, For Your Eyes Only, sorry, For Your Eyes Only album, he had a track there called Folding Clothes. Obviously speaking about his wife, and yeah, this was way better than that, bro. I ain't even trying to like hate, bro. You know J. Cole's my favorite, but Life Sentence, yeah, your best one yet.
Anybody that really know what it's like to do life with somebody, through the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, through thick and thin.
Yeah.
And a time where they make it so easy to just give up. You know what I
mean? That was a beautiful track. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, the next track we got up is Only You. And hey, bruh, I'm gonna give the homie a round of applause. You know it's not that easy to get a feature on a Cole album. You know, Cole ain't just picking anyone to be on his album, bruh. The fact that Burna Boy made it on the album. Burna Boy, straight from Niger, bro. Straight here out of Africa, dog. Homies on the album. I had to give him a round of applause, bro. But hey, let's see what he brings to the table.
Sunny days, rainy nights, I know she'll be there for me, no matter what. If I miss your call, I'ma call back. Never too far, no, I'm never too far. Bet wherever you are, that's where I'm at. I don't ever want you to regret these moves. Sometimes
the wind is hitting interludes. I wish life was longer like an interlude. I got way more songs I wanna sing with you. I thought I was strong till I saw what you went through. The birth of my sons, and each time my mind was blown. And each time my mind was blown. I owe you patience and a lot of grace. I owe you flowers and a Prada date. I owe you time watching movies that I hate. I owe you chocolates and red velvet cake. Oh wait, you don't like red velvet no more. Yeah, that's right, out of spite, hoes jealous of yours. Used to write about my life, but I ain't telling no more. Stay the fuck about my business. Dropped a triple-double last week at Lifetime Fitness. Dishwasher broke, fingers wrinkled, getting soaked. What's the point of being rich if I gotta do the dishes? I give a fuck when niggas think about me. I know they couldn't know a thing about me. And my loyalty, she holds you down and you gotta move accordingly. I got a good one, she feel like royalty. I don't ever want you to regret these moves. Sometimes the wind is hitting interludes. I wish life was longer like an interlude. I got way more songs I wanna sing with you. I thought I was strong till I saw what you went through. The birth of my sons, and each time my mind was blown. And each time my mind was blown.
Lonely nights with lots of money. Times I wish I had no money. How can I be sure you love me? It's not like you're betting your best years on me. Best years on me. Best years on me. Do I like living like this? Maybe I'm fine wasting my time. Beautiful lies washed down with wine. Maybe it's time I accept my own. Ori back on, back on. Ori back on, back on. I need no easy, because if true love coming today, then I'm coming. Maybe it's time I accept you. Longing for my baby to love me more. What am I longing for?
Definitely gonna be one of the hits on the album. Burna Boy, you delivered on this one, my boy. Yes, sir.
Wasting my time, beautiful lies washed down with wine. Maybe it's time I accept my own. Ori back on, back on. Ori back on, back on. I need no easy, because if true love coming today, then I'm coming. Maybe it's time I accept you. Longing for my baby to love me more. What am I longing for? I'm not really insecure. What am I longing for? My baby to love me more. What am I longing for? I'm not really secure. When can we see each other again?
Hey Pa, I've been checking you out from long distance, digging your existence. Can I offer my assistance? They say a dude is only as cool as his talk is, but I know that you real because your walk is. You got a beautiful smile, your heart's big as life, and is full of gold, though you pay a heavy price. Nobody knows about the depression and the strife and the fight to stand strong against women who entice. They don't respect your call, they don't respect your wife. You're tired and you're weak and you could blow it all tonight. Cause everybody thinks that you're a man of steel, like you don't hurt and you don't feel. But they wrong. I swear I watched you keep yourself far from the drama, taking many hits to your armor. I've seen you walk miles with the crowd, but alone you walked farther. Now walk into the arms of your father and let him build you up and supply everything you've been needing. I'm here watching and I'm interceding. You gon' make it pop.
Damn, I don't know if that was supposed to be a speech, but damn, Burna Boy delivered on this feature. I think this might be my most favorite feature on the album this far. I don't know if there's gonna be any more features, but this might be my favorite. But hey, let's get on to the next one. Okay, the next track we got up is Man Up Above. But before we carry on with the album reaction, I just want to mention this, right? So the fall of hoodies. I don't know if y'all seen the fall of hoodies around. Like they weren't on sale or anything, right? They weren't on sale or anything. But a couple of people, like a couple of music reactors, the big ones now, they got sent these hoodies. Some of the hip hop legends, they got sent these hoodies, right? So I was looking all over for this hoodie because I wanted to wear it. I wanted to cop it and wear it for my album reaction that I'm gonna do, right? So I was looking around. I even looked on the falloff.com website. Nothing. I looked on the online store websites. Nothing. Dreamville.com website. Nothing. I eventually found the hoodie on Amazon for like 700. But the thing is, I only found it on Amazon last week, and it stated their delivery date would be the 20th of March up until the 23rd of April. Bro, the album's dropping today. I can't wait. I can't be waiting 2 months for the album. 2 months for the hoodie. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty bleak about that, but hey, I got so desperate to a point, like when I couldn't find the hoodie anywhere online, I literally DM'd Dreamville. I DM'd Cole. Obviously it's wishful thinking, but you know what? Why not take a chance? Obviously DM them like, hey yo, been looking around for this hoodie. Could you send me a hoodie? I'll pay y'all. Obviously didn't get a reply. It's just something funny I thought I should share with y'all before we carry on with the album. But anyway, let's carry on with the next track, Man Above. You can tell this is gonna be a deep track.
Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you.
Whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot, ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, singing don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Hey. Somebody's getting knocked while our body's getting dropped. Hey. I used to have a little, now a nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch. Another year goes by, another nigga slayed at the West Indian Day Parade when perpetrators sprayed. You got the nerve to ask why I stay in the house more. Get paid for going in, the fuck I'm going out for. When niggas stretching shit like a new school power forward, Nas range. But when these boys are shooting, niggas start breathing strange. Heartbeat is faint, now it's Auf Wiedersehen. I'm not German, but the wheels currently turning on my mama's automobile.
What?
But when these boys are shooting, niggas start breathing strange. Heartbeat is faint, now it's Auf Wiedersehen. I'm not German, but the wheels currently turning on my mind.
You're not German. Nigga, J. Cole, you half German, bro. J. Cole was born in Germany. I think Frankfurt or some city in Germany. He was born in Germany, but he grew up in North Carolina. Let's put it like that. He was born in Germany, but he grew up in North Carolina. Maybe that's why he's saying he's not German. Like, he doesn't see Germany as his home, which is perfectly understandable.
Nerve to ask why I stay in the house more. Get paid for going in, the fuck I'm going out for. When niggas stretching shit like a new school power forward, Nas range. But when these boys are shooting, niggas start breathing strange. Heartbeat is faint, now it's Auf Wiedersehen. I'm not German, but the wheels currently turning on my mama's automobile. Certainly are, while y'all prefer to be hard. Memories of my dog's wake is hurting me, y'all. The windows to his soul closed, saw his curtains be drawn. Innocent as...
Huh? These two dogs.
It's hurting me, y'all. The windows to his soul closed. Certainly are, while y'all prefer to be hard. Memories of my dog's wake is hurting me, y'all. The windows to his soul closed, saw his curtains.
Well, Drake and Kendrick will never like close. So you can't be talking about them.
Be drawn, innocent as a child, but weren't we all before the holes and the smoke that arose from the black and mild cigarillos? Triggers lift the biggest fellows, put 7 on his torso and turned them into mellow. But no mid-range ISO back to the basket. The streets raised him a bastard, wrapped in a casket. Best beware, don't you dare go laugh at the tragic passing of somebody's son by somebody's gun. Give a fuck if you ops when.
Facts, boy, facts. You can't be laughing at such stuff, bruh. You can't be laughing at such stuff because karma is real. Karma is real, bro.
Raised him a bastard, wrapped in a casket. Best beware, don't you dare go laugh at the tragic passing of somebody's son by somebody's gun. Give a fuck if you ops when dissing the dead. The karma tends to come at you hot, I promise you. Pray for forgiveness, the Lord's wrath can astonish you. I'd rather admonish you on this record than impressed with perceptions of a designer shoe. Fuck Gucci, fuck Louis, fuck Chanel, fuck Balenciaga, how we gon' excel? Soon as niggas make it out, they turn out Hollywood as hell. I knew Buddy caught that body, but hell, I probably shouldn't tell. Or else I mean, never could've made it. Yeah. Got a soft spot for the man up above. East side, west side, show me love. Niggas duck shots and some niggas catch slugs. North side, south side, show me love. A whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot, ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, we running out the spot. Singing, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Somebody's getting knocked while a body's getting dropped. I used to have a little, now a nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch, I pray the Lord watch. Someone that's close to me is facing time. My mind's racing for some way to find. Hope that he may be fine. He got a son the same age as mine. I can't imagine spending days in a cage not raising mine. These are the years with our kids where we strengthen bonds. I paid his bond, but the trial's coming. Your rain or shine, I know his child love him.
J. Cole's a real homie for that. He's like, his friends behind the block, basically in prison. His friend's son is almost the same age as J. Cole's son. He can't imagine himself being behind bars while his son's growing up, because this is the time that you're supposed to bond with your son, with your child, right? So he paid his nigga's bond, bruh. He paid his bail cash. He paid the bail for the homie. But now the trial's coming up. And even though you paid for his bail, homie must still go to trial. And if the homie's found guilty at trial, he's going to prison, bro. He's going to prison. There's no paying bail there, bruh. There's no paying bail there. If you get sentenced, your biggest chances of getting out is either parole, or they sentenced you incorrectly and you get a retrial, or you get out early on. You get out early on good behavior. But paying the bond don't mean shit if you have to go to trial and you get sentenced at trial, bro. But J. Cole's a real one for this.
He's not raising mine. These are the years with our kids where we strengthen bonds. I paid his bond, but the trial's coming. Your rain or shine, I know his child love him, but he's too young to understand it if the outcome is incarceration. The charges facing bring the possibility of long vacations and complications with his baby mom. She daily crying, saying her heart is vacant. He tryna make it work, he wanna fake it for the sake of family, but she keep throwing old shit right in his face apparently, reminding him about how he tried to make her take a plan B and abort the seed, threatening him with child support so that the court can seize and garnish wages. And all this was before he caught this case that's brought the latest pile of stress to add the artist's mess. It's hard to face it, his thoughts deflated. Somewhere along the way he lost his faith, but now he reads the Bible hoping God will see him contemplative. He praying now, even through some gospel on his playlist. Tears fall to Marvin Sapp, never would've made it. Man up above, east side, west side, show me love. Niggas duck shots and some niggas catch slugs. North side, south side, show me love. A whole lot of O's getting sold on the block. Don't go outside a lot, ain't tryna get popped. 12 bustin' in while we scraping out the pot. We running out the spot, we running out the spot. Singing, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Somebody's getting knocked while a body's getting dropped. I used to have a little, now a nigga got a lot. I pray the Lord watch, I pray the Lord watch for me.
never could have made it. Never could have made it without you. Never could have made it without you.
Okay, that is Man Above. Let's get on to the next track. Okay, the next track we got up is I Love Her Again. Whew. Guys, this is my longest reaction ever. We're over the 2-hour mark. Let's get it.
Yeah, I never knew a lot like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
I never knew a love like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
Like this.
Back when I was just a jit hanging on the strip, she's the girl that I would see in every nigga's whip. I was much too young to truly know what constitutes the difference between a girl next door and a prostitute. I heard some older brothers say they knew her from before. She lost the common sense when niggas brought her out on tour. She's all about the money now, they labeled her a whore. I heard what they was
Oh, the groupie. I will call a groupie.
saying, but to me she seemed pure. Cause all I seen was beauty on her face when she would pass. I wanted to date her, but there was no way for me to ask. Cause I was just a youngin' and she's ripping and a running. But I knew when I get older that one day we meet at last. I went to college in New York cause I heard she was there. But when I got to town, I swear it's like she disappeared. I went to hit the tunnel where they said that she would hang. But when I got off the train, I saw that it'd been closed for years. I showed a picture to this kid like, help me find her, yo. He looked and said, man, she just left a little while ago. I saw her with some luggage on the way to JFK. When I asked what she was doing, she said moving to the A. Moving to the A. Fuck. I got it. Alright, I'm gonna get her.
I never knew a lot like this. Gotta be something for me to write this.
I never knew what love.
So I recall you said something about the Han moved to New York, and then he moved to New York, and then she moved to the A, something like that. But it seems like he's describing his love for hip hop, because you remember he grew up in Fayetteville, but he went to go study in college in New York. But his mom bought him this same device over here when he was like 12 or 13. So that's when his love for music grew. And then he knew that for him to chase this dream, to become a rapper, he needs to go to New York. Because if you remember, back in the day, New York was like the capital of rap, bro. All the rap, Nas, Biggie, Outkast was from the East Coast, right? Outkast was from the East Coast. Jay-Z, you know, all those rappers came from New York. And as I mentioned, Nas was like a very big inspiration for J. Cole. So that's why he went to New York to study as well as to pursue music.
Love like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Yeah. My heart was broken, dog. I wanted to be where she was at, but I was happy in a way. The South was on the map. But niggas in the barbershop ain't feel the same as me. They said shorty changed since she left the city. She got whacked. They wanted her back, but said it sounded like she was trapped. They hated the slang she used, the way her fingers snapped. It's funny how the tables turned several years later. These would be the same dudes that started saying shit was cap. But I was still in love with her, I couldn't hide that fact. I found her on the internet, kept up with her like that. I sent a lot of messages, she finally wrote me back. When I dropped the mixtape, she said she liked the way I rap. And
drop the mixtape, homie drop. Remember, homie was dropping the warm up, the come up. Those were the first two projects that he dropped. No, sorry, first three projects. The come up, the warm up, Friday Night Lights. His first three projects were mixtapes. Then his fourth project was his first album, The Sideline Stories.
I sent a lot of messages. She finally wrote me back when I dropped the mixtape. She said she liked the way I rap, and that was all I needed. Booked the flight and it was on. The first night I'm striking like some lightning in a storm. The more noise she made, it's like the better I perform. But it was more than sexual, we had a deeper bond. Love, she's why I put my truth into a song. For years we told each other everything that's going on. She said, I gotta tell you, I done rocked a lot of fellas, but with you there's something special. I think you could be the one. Now when it comes to love, jealousy will love.
Facts, bro. When J. Cole stepped in the game, he had something that no one else had, bro. Bro, you can go listen to Friday Night Lights. You can go listen to the Sideline Stories. Those albums, the sound on those albums, there was no other sound like it, bro. The storytelling, there was no other storytelling like that. Yeah, obviously there were artists and rappers, contentious rappers and rappers with storytelling that were around before J. Cole, but none of them hit like J. Cole.
I tell you, I done rocked a lot of fellas, but with you there's something special. I think you could be the one. Now when it comes to love, jealousy will often creep. Them type of games is why two of my homies started beef. To both of them she said, you're the...
Oh, you hear that line? You hear that line? That's why two of my homies started beefing. Because before J. Cole hopped on that Drake album, or that Drake track, First Person Shooter, there was no animosity between J. Cole, Drake, J. Cole or Kendrick. Nah, there was none.
For years we told each other everything that's going on. She said, I gotta tell you, I done rocked a lot of fellas, but with you there's something special. I think you could be the one. Now when it comes to love, jealousy will often creep. Them type of games is why two of my homies started beef. To both of them she said, you're the best I ever had. And the whole time that bitch was saying that type of shit to me.
I never knew a lot like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Gotta be something for me. I never knew what love like this.
Gotta be something for me to write this. Yeah, I was naive to believe she was mine when I bagged her, cause I would come to learn that none of us could truly have her. She was for the streets, I'll never be her only man's. I couldn't believe it when I seen her with an OnlyFans. When I clicked the link inside the bio of her gram, I saw a version of her that I couldn't understand. Implants, surgically enhanced details, popping perks, mumbling while twerking BBL. I'm thinking it's the bitch that used to tell me be yourself. All of a sudden for the wealth, she's becoming someone else. That's when I realized as I started looking back, the older that she gets, the younger she be trying to act. In fact,
talking about his love for music, bro. The girl is his relationship with hip hop.
Playing surgically enhanced details, popping perks, mumbling while twerking BBL. I'm thinking it's the bitch that used to tell me be yourself. All of a sudden for the wealth, she's becoming some.
Because think about it now. J. Cole has been married for years, bro. J. Cole has been married for years. Him and his wife, they were it must be college sweethearts. So imagine J. Cole speaking about a hun like this on a track, bro. Obviously he's talking about the hun in terms of hip hop and music, bro. If J. Cole would be talking about the hun like a real life hun like this, bro, in a track, he would get divorced, bro. His wife would divorce him instantly. So obviously he's talking about the hun as a reference to hip hop.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the bitch that used to tell me be yourself. All of a sudden for the wealth, she's becoming someone else. That's when I realized as I started looking back, the older that she gets, the younger she be trying to act. In fact, I'm thinking that's gonna always be the case. As long as she's alive, it's younger niggas that she'll chase. But I was in my feelings, so I called her out her name. Like, bitch, you dead to me, and why the fuck you going change? She screamed, you got the nerve to say that I switched. You turned me from your main thing to your side, bitch. It seemed like every day you was blowing kisses to me. But years went past, now you don't even listen to me. At first I was defensive, bitch, listen how you sound. So many niggas fucked you, now your pussy's watered down. But the more I thought about her quote, she was right. There was a time when she was on my phone day and night, singing songs to me that I heard a time or two. Some were kinda old and some were kinda new. But you'll see how it is getting older, raising kids. All that spending time and listening to her is hard to do. But yo, I need to stop judging and accept her. The problem from the start is I was just trying to possess her and have her for my own. Didn't wanna let her roam. Mama said you should've known she was like that when you met her.
I never knew a lot like this.
Was kinda like that when I met her.
something for
guess
me
I just
to
couldn't
write
see her.
this.
You gotta love her for her. Yeah. So I'm trying to make amends. We reminisce on old times and play the latest trends. As long as she's alive, I know I'll always have a friend. Thank God, I think I'm falling back in love with her
I
again.
never knew a lot like this.
Like this, like this, like this, like this, like.
Gotta be something for me to write this.
Nice track. Explaining his relationship with hip hop. Lovely. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, next track we're gonna be reacting to or listening to is What If. Let's get it.
It's for everybody out there that ever fell out with somebody you love. Famous motherfucker. Just to look back and be like, yeah. Damn. Yeah, you had to go like that. Yeah. What if? What if? What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying what if? What if? What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day. What's up, Pac? I heard that record that you did that just dropped. It's bubbling, got me wondering when the love stopped. Hit him up, I'm like, maybe I should write you before shit go left. The streets is a bit upset. You claiming that you fuck my bitch, but
Talking about Pac now.
check instead of escalating at a time when niggas say big, let's decimate him. I'm telling him chill, cause although he violate.
Wait, what?
Shit go left, the streets is a bit upset. You claiming that you fuck my bitch, but check instead of.
Oh, you remember Hit 'Em Up? How Hit 'Em Up starts? Yeah, I heard you if my, yeah.
Escalating at a time when niggas say big, let's decimate him. I'm telling him chill, cause although he violating in my heart, I could never hate him. I love you, I hope it.
Now he's talking from Biggie's perspective.
It ain't too late to tell you when you got shot. I came to visit you at Bellevue, but you was sleeping. They let me peeking. I said a prayer by your bedside. Bandages covered the bleeding. I'm thinking, dog, I told you. Watch them niggas you close to. I know dudes, and they won't hesitate to smoke you if shit go left. While you was locked, I should've wrote you, but life happens. Promo, mad shows to do still. No excuse, I didn't do what I was supposed to. And maybe that's what provoked you to use your vocals to speak my name with a negative tone. As you stared at the walls of that cell on your own. Wonder how long it be before they let you come home and get your money. You maybe started looking at me funny. Perhaps you might have felt that I betrayed you or played you, or thought that I knew about that setup and could have saved you. And maybe that made you come out on some more shit. East Coast, West Coast, now media is trying to force it. Of course it's entertainment, but the world is full of ignoramus that view the rich and famous as either heroes or villains with no feelings. Not knowing most drama only leads to more killings. Well, fuck that, nigga, I'm hurt. I miss my dog, I ain't gotta hide. If I hurt you, I apologize. What if?
If I can turn back the hands of time.
What if?
Turn back the hands of time.
What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? You'll still be my nigga to this day. I'm saying, what if?
If I can turn back the hands of time.
What if?
Turn back the hands of time.
What if? What if the bullshit never got in the way? I still have my nigga to this day. Today was going to Vegas until I opened your letter. I cried through all of his pages, been trying to get it together. I'm coming out there and why? I gotta find you in person and look you dead in your eyes and let you know I've been hurting, been moving off pure adrenaline, never knowing for certain who's on my side and who's obliged for closing my curtains. So in the midst with clenched fists, I picked up the sword. I know there's money in violence, I know there's profit in war. Plus yeah, I felt that you left me to hang. I gave you game, rap for the bitches I said. Saw you switch up your lane. Your content resembling mine, it brought you fame. I didn't complain, I cheered you on with no disdain. And at the same time, my destiny brought me pain. From kicking it with some venomous niggas, I know the same. Ones that you warn me about, I ain't listen. The trigger squeeze, my paranoia noticed you in the vicinity. So when they sentenced me, lawyers milked me for every penny. All I had inside that cell was my memory. And plus the fear that while I'm gone, they forgetting me. How niggas
niggas shouting me out, but never visit me. And as the time crept, that mindset became a mission. You came to represent my opposition. So when I got out, I chose drama. Took the war route and went all out. Not care about the fallout. Suddenly now I got the mob out. Plus the whole side ready to ride. Now I gotta tell them stall out, cause tears fill in my eyes. Your letter helped me understand the power in love, the choice to be the bigger man. No shit got out of hand, I'll take the blame for it. For my
You see, sometimes you gotta be the bigger man, sometimes you gotta swallow your pride, boys.
mistakes I couldn't take, you getting slain for it. For falling victim to ego, vengeance, and dollar signs. I wanna say from the heart, I apologize. What if
I can turn back the hands of time?
What if
turn back the hands of time?
What if the bullshit never got in the way?
Yeah.
You'll still be my nigga to this day.
Yeah.
Saying what if
I can turn back the hands of time?
What if
turn back the hands of time?
What if the bullshit never got in the way?
Yeah.
We'll still have them niggas to this day.
Yeah.
What if
Okay, that was What If. I think it was talking about, it was like the narrative from Pac's perspective and the narrative from Biggie's perspective on like the whole beef, you know? But anyway, let's get on to the next track. Okay, next track we're gonna be reacting to is Quick Stop. Let's get it.
We need to change our ways, doing the same thing we did yesterday. Making beats, getting high, chasing freaks, feeling fine. It's still the same old shit, but I think we ain't gon' quit. Making a rhyme, climbing a hill, staying alive, trying to live. Once in a while, I get in my head too much. Just trying. When I call, hoping you'll pick up. That's all it is. The voice message. Bruh, how the fuck you got so rich and yet you wear the same fits and pair of sneaks like every week? Cause I don't care to change shit. I'm like a creature of habit. Plus what's the point burning bread when like a creek in your attic I still be turning your head just to confirm if that dread-headed tall fella is cold. I try to walk with the hoodie whether the weather is cold, whether the weather is warm. It's just to cover the form when doing regular things. Try to repel getting swarmed. But yesterday I was driving, trap music album did blast. Took me back to a time when I was down in my last was
Trap music album. Is that T.I. album? I think T.I. is also retiring this year, bro. I think T.I. is making his last album this year.
The form when doing regular things. Try to repel getting swarmed. But yesterday I was driving, trap music album did blast. Took me back to a time when I was down in my last. Was rapping T.I.P. rhymes, then I looked down at the dash. Oh shit, I'm tripping, reminiscing, damn near ran out of gas. I pulled into this little station that I had seen on the Ave. In a peculiar hood and unfamiliar paths. I got no hoodie, it's bad. Hopped out and went to the pump. I pushed the 93 button, felt like a sitting looked up. While looking over my shoulder, I heard this dude on the corner sound like he talking to me. Hey bro, you smoke marijuana? I got that pack if you need. And I could smell the aroma. I told him, nah, I'm alright. I never once was a stoner. The tank was taking so long to fill up. I thought it was broke. Could feel the curiosity.
Oh, he's by the garage filling up his tank. And then what? Someone asks him like, hey yo, you wanna pull? J. Cole like, nah, I'm not really much of a stoner.
coming from buddy that spoke. Right then he start to approach. Hey bro, you look real familiar. I said I get that a lot. As he got closer, it got clearer. Oh shit, that's cold, nigga. Wait, what you doing over this way? Bro, I was just 13 years old when I got hold of your tape. I tried to put niggas on, but they was slow to go play. Bro, you the GOAT, they didn't know then, but bet they know it today. I need a flip right quick, cause dog, I don't even know what to say. To make a dollar bill right now, I'm out here throwing bouquets, slinging flowers, but I play your arms and know it's a way. I played your shit when bro got hit, it helped me cope with the pain. I played your shit when mama tripped and I had nowhere to stay. I swear I feel like
I can definitely relate. 03 adolescence. 03 adolescence off 2014 Forest Hills Drive. That shit got me through a lot, homies. 03 adolescence, that shit got me through a lot. During high school, bro. When you like don't have that confidence in yourself, you beginning to grow up. You in grade 10, you gotta choose what subject you wanna, like, you know, in grade 10 when you have to choose a subject, you don't know what you're gonna study, you don't know what you're gonna become, you don't know what you're gonna do after high school, bro. And then you feel lost in life. You feel you don't feel confident. Nothing, bro. That shit got me through a lot. So I can understand where this fan's coming from, bro. 13 years, got hold of Cole's track, got him through stuff.
I played your shit when mama tripped and I had nowhere to stay. I swear I feel like you was with me in my loneliest phase. The love he showed me was so strong it damn near blow me away. See, even I be needing reminders on my loneliest day that I should live in my purpose if I deliver my verses and get the fuck out my way. I figure out what to say. Some days I focus to eat, some days I focus to pray. I get a whole lot of love, some days I focus on hate. I took a selfie with Dog and gave the longest embrace, then look him right in his face to let him know that this thanks was from a genuine place. Cause this continuous race to be the best relief is stepping at a strenuous pace till you forget who you is and you forget who you ain't. Before you know it, you're trapped inside that picture you paint. This life is more than just rap, more than the bitches you scrape, more than the riches you stack. See, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make. Yeah, it's the difference you make.
We need to change our ways, doing the same thing we did yesterday. Making beats, getting high, chasing freaks, feeling fine. It's still the same old shit, but I think we ain't gon' quit. Making a run, climbing a hill, staying alive, trying to live. Just trying. That's all it is.
Okay, that's quick stop. Yeah, let's get on to the second last track. Okay, next track on the album is And the Whole World is the Villa.
Love put me on the corner. Love put me in the street. Love put me on the corner. Love put me in the street.
What I rep to the death is where my steps were first taken. At that same time, my minds felt the earth shaking under her. Her youngest son was a baby Godzilla, raised amongst the dazed and the crazy-eyed killers. The V-I-L-L-E. Some of them sell cars, some of them sell weed, some of them sell pills, some of them sell keys, some of them sell grills, some of them sell studio time so that you can go rhyme, using your mind to dream bigger than most do. Well, listen close, the perfect nigga to coach you is on the mic to ignite the Vill's first in flight. I'm a right brother, the hardest nigga on the mic, got a white mother. She picked a hell of a spot from the bottom. One day her son was finna dwell at the top. Yeah, I've been all around the world, but I never forgot the fucking Vill. The motherfucking Vill. Said the Vill. The motherfucking Vill. The Vill. the motherfucking Vill. I said the Vill, the motherfucking Vill. F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I-double-L-E. 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 F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I. The best ciphers was football games or at the skating rink, wherever all the neighborhoods came. A lot of niggas carry razors and be hanging with gangs. But when I started rapping, I wasn't afraid of them things. I started killing niggas one by one. The crowd was getting bigger. When I got done, they said youngin' is a problem. But yet and still, we in an unknown city where no record deals had ever filled somebody's pockets. That's when I clocked it. If they won't come to me, I go to them and make a profit. I took it up top. Now can you visualize the optics? The only southern nigga that New York ever adopted. A Queens nigga with the honorary doctorate, but still the Vill remains in my veins. I came to do what I claim I do, to attain what was ordained unattainable for a nigga from the Vill. The motherfucking Vill. The Vill. The motherfucking Vill. I said the Vill. The motherfucking Vill. From the Vill. The motherfucking Vill. F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I-double-L-E. 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 F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I. Now this tale was composed for those who arose within this little area code on the globe. Like the rose that grows from out the concrete abodes. You gotta just go, no matter the goal. You're from a beautiful, but not reputable place. You seen your fair share of funeral dates, but smiles far outweigh the tears. Embrace the hurt, don't downplay your fears. It may take years, just keep your eyes on the road as you steer. Keep all negative peers in your rear view mirror. Cause most niggas is scared, they wanna be safe. And they gon' try to tear you down because you wanna be great. In order for there to be love, there's gonna be hate. Remember, this life ain't guaranteed. Talk
needs balance, bro. When there's love, there gotta be hate, so there's balance.
To the mic for your therapy. Aim for the top, you'll be there with me. From the Vill, the motherfucking Vill. The Vill, the motherfucking Vill. From the Vill, the motherfucking Vill. The Vill, the motherfucking Vill. F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I-double-L-E. 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 F-A-Y-E-T-T-E-V-I.
Love put me on the corner. Love put me in the street. Love put me on the corner. Love put me in the street.
Yeah. Nice track. Not the best on the album, but still a nice track. Okay, so we got the last track. The last track on the fall off. The Ocean's Way. Ocean's Way bonus track. Let's get it. Gotta end off this reaction on a high note. Better leave those likes on the comments. Leave the comments, leave the likes, like the video. It's J. Cole, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Is it really an end of an era? Damn.
On a grassy knoll with the rifle in hand, Cupid cleans his little scope and calmly aims at a man. He had no plans of falling, dreams of balling, glorified call girls calling them the strength of loves, endorphins, lust and golfing. Yeah, I'm lost in here, but I found my way, I swear. Through all the fog I stare, dropped off this cross I bear, and chopped off my head. And
tossed it back there somewhere. Now I'm headed home, my dear, and I brought a poem to share. And here's what it said. Love is a candle, it can rain. After the storm, we're still aflame. Oh, love has been called a losing game, but the more that I love, the more I gain.
Wow, okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the album. That's the end of the fall off. Leave your comments. Tell me what y'all think about the album. What's your favorite track on the album? Maybe your top 3 since it was a double album. This 2 hours and 30 minutes, this reaction is super long. Hopefully y'all peep it out. Hope y'all go through it. I know it's gonna be a long one, but hey, it's J. Cole. So please leave your likes on the video, cause it's J. Cole and it's his last album. It's his last album. I don't know if there's still gonna be a collab album with JID. I don't know if the mixtape It's a Boy still coming out, but because the fall off has dropped and we've been speaking about it for years, give the video a like. If it's your first time on the channel, it would be a great time to hit that sub button so you don't miss out on any more banger reactions getting dropped this year. And lastly, homies, we've been speaking about the fall off. I've been speaking about the fall off. Do the homie a favor, share the video around with all the homies. Let them know J. Cole finally dropped the fall off, and y'all can check it out on the best music reaction channel on YouTube, Soundscape with TK. Yes sir, y'all know the vibes. But anyway, it's Friday out here. Hopefully y'all had an amazing week. Hopefully y'all have a safe and great weekend as well. But don't ever forget, always keep the hustle going strong. Y'all know the vibes, But until next time, peace out, your boy TK.